When building your child's water confidence, it is important to teach them the correct movements which will help them to move through the water more easily. Children automatically move their legs in water, with the majority adopting a running technique, meaning their body position sinks in the water. Try teaching your child to kick their legs as though they are creating a milkshake, making small splashes on top of the water which create bubbles. To help them practice this technique, make sure that their legs are straight and that you can see your child creating bubbles by kicking in this way. They will find it a lot easier if they are able to put their face in the water. If their head is up and out of the water, their legs will sink. Paddling arms is an exercise to support movement through the water that will also help your child to lift their head above the water to breathe as and when they need to. Demonstrate to your child, either on the side of the pool or in the shallow end, an arm movement that involves reaching and pulling one arm at a time. Encourage your child to understand that the movement is continuous. To make this fun and enjoyable, try using a floatable toy so that your child can attempt to push the toy away while they're paddling, making sure that their hand touches the toy each time. Another great way to encourage your child's confidence and movement in water is to play the horse race game. Ask your child to sit on a noodle so that the noodle is between their legs. By using their arms to paddle themselves forward, this forward propulsion will result in their legs moving too. You should race alongside them, keeping close to encourage them back on the horse.
Okay, now we're going to race.
As your child's water confidence increases, try the rocket technique. Safely secure the back float onto your child. With your child's arms stretched out in front of them, ask them to place one hand on top of the other, making a rocket shape. Whilst holding and maintaining that position, ask them to lift their arms above their head so that their hands are still together and their arms are gently squashing their ears. Ask them to take a deep breath and put their face in the water and push with their legs off of the wall as hard as they can and glide in a horizontal position without kicking to begin with. If they can't put their face in the water, then follow the same steps but with their head out of the water. When this has been mastered, repeat the same steps but add in kicking legs.
You can. Just float. Ready? Push. Head down. Okay.
Confidence in moving through the water is of vital importance, and the Superman technique is a fun way for your child to learn. A back float becomes the jetpack for their superhero. Your child needs to permanently place one arm by their side and the other arm straight out in front of them. If they can't put their face down in the water, then it's okay to keep their head up, but otherwise it's head down. When in the correct position, ask them to push off and then, just like a superhero, glide as far as they can. When mastered, repeat the same exercise, but this time ask them to kick their legs as well.